Hello, I'm Q Tucker, Deputy Commissioner of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Well, one of the things that we did was to be involved really from the ground level, and that's to talk about the fact that we can access many of the coaches across the state. We have 396 member schools, and we have the opportunity to directly be involved with them, influence and directly access even student athletes. So this was an opportunity for us to be involved in a project where we can help coaches do a better job with working with our student athletes in North Carolina, particularly as it relates to the kind of language and communication skills that they might have. Well, I think anytime you can be in a position of helping coaches who directly impact our student athletes, we want to be on that team. And this is an opportunity for us to talk to coaches, train coaches about proper language. So often in this day and time, people communicate with words that they really don't think about. But if you do stop and say, you know, that's probably hurtful, that's not really the way I want to come across, then we are in a position to help do that. And we're excited about the opportunities afforded up to this point, and we're really excited about continuing to make an impact as we move forward. Well, I think that, again, we need to educate. Coaching is teaching, and if you're going to be a good coach, you've got to be able to teach. And to teach, you have to have some education. And I think that with this project, we're able to actually, use various methods to try to get across the point that we're trying to make, and that is that we communicate by being positive, we communicate by being careful about the words that we use, saying things that are not offensive to one group of people, and so this can just simply promote their educational experiences as coaches. To say the least, it may even be an opportunity for them to get renewal credit, because we want coaches to be professional about what they do, and we want coaches to be educated, to know what they're doing. We think that they probably do a pretty good job in terms of the X's and O's of the game, but this even goes beyond that, and so we want to be in there trying to make a difference in teaching them along these lines. Well, sometimes when you look at parents and you see parents at games and you listen to the things that they say, they may not be a bad target audience. If we could have an opportunity to share some things with them, because we require in North Carolina that all of our parents go through a preseason meeting. And so there may be some opportunities to be able to share with them ways in which they themselves as parents may contribute to some of the communication issues that we have, and show them how they may even contribute to language that is offensive themselves, maybe even when they're spectating, watching their athletes perform, or maybe even when they're in discussion with their own sons and daughters. So that's probably an audience that would be great if we could share some of this information with. And of course, we only deal with the high school coaches. So truly there are opportunities, I would think, for even your coaches at the lower level. And what I mean by that is middle school coaches, little league coaches. Anytime we can make a difference as it relates to the coaches who are impacting students, regardless of the level, then I think we ought to be about that as well. I think it's important to know that there are people at all levels who care about what coaches do. And obviously UNCG and their role in this project is tremendous. So we're talking about higher education. And sometimes we have the idea to think that we operate in isolation of each other, that we operate in silos. But really and truly, there are people in every walk of life, whether we're at the elementary level, middle, high school, and even college level, is that people want to make a difference in how we influence and impact others. And so I want people to know that there are resources out there available, that we happen to be in a position to offer some resources for them. And so the publication of what we're doing, the marketing of what we're doing is important. And so I want people to know that we're in there trying to make a difference, not just helping them be better, be faster, be stronger, but we're trying to help them actually be better citizens and to be better people.